Merry Christmas, one and all, and what a Christmassy place to start, this churchyard. Today I'm in Tenterden in Kent. This place has got a Christmas market, but it's only open for 1 week in November, so by the time this video goes out it would have finished, I'm afraid. So that is the bad news, but the good news is we're going to have a look around, get a coffee, get a pint, and see what Christmassy stuff there is in store for us today. Come with me as we explore Tenterden in Kent. Merry Christmas, jingle balls, let's do this. Tenterden Leisure Centre. It's a beautiful place to be. So Tenterden is a town in the borough of Ashford in Kent. It's funny, I don't know, it just feels like it's closer to like Sussex than Kent. But yeah, it is Kent. This is known as the Jewel of the Weald, but I will be the judge of that. Cool recreation ground here, but if you walk up this way you get to the high street. Yeah, I thought the leisure centre that way would be a good place to park. So this is the main stretch along here. I'm just going to take you slightly to the right first before we then hit the main stretch, which is where the Christmas market is, up to the left. I chose the leisure centre because it looked like the biggest car park in the area. The sign, that is when you know a place is serious, if they've got a sign like that. I kind of wanted to start at this point because there's like a house that's shaped like a castle. How unbelievable is that? Can you imagine living in a castle like that? Unbelievable. As you can see, a very foggy morning down in Kent. Now this place is off the radar. It took about an hour to drive from where I live, but I was on the M20 for a bit, and all of a sudden you're going down all these narrow country roads and then suddenly you're just here. But it feels like it's in the middle of nowhere. But for somewhere that's in the middle of nowhere, it's very busy. Oh, Royal Mail. Wonder if that's a post office. Our special guest for today. That's a Christmassy shop window, isn't it? Not open. There's some sort of pheasant there though. Oh. That's nice, isn't it?
That is really cool.
That is a display for a blind shop. Well done. ABS blinds and curtains. As a fab window display. Speaking of being in the middle of nowhere, there is no mainline train station here. The nearest is Headcorn, which is 9 miles away, or Ashford International, which is 12 miles away. I drove here, so I was alright. I'm sure from one of those mainline stations you can get a bus. This is off the beaten track. That Christmas tree. That Christmas tree is just hanging off the side of the building. And there's a nice row of shops there as well. One of them was a mobile phone shop selling Nokia 3310s. Pretty random. How nice is this walled garden? I bet it look great lit up. These houses. That's not a house. There's Christmas trees all over the shop. How amazing. Oh, imagine living down there on Christmas morning. These are fantastic. Random shops. But first things first, we do need a coffee as a matter of urgency. Let's see if we can find an independent coffee shop to go to. Wow, I mean this is a restaurant now. Did it used to be something else? It looks like it used to be a theatre or something. Let me know. Please let me know. Well, the weather outside is weather. Let's have a look at Sid's Emporium, vintage shop. God, that was fantastic. They had all sorts in there, literally. That's the kind of shops I thought would be around here. Just behind the shops, you've got this little market set up. I don't know if this is here all year round, let me know in the comments. So this isn't the Christmas market, but it's a market. Ah no, there you go. Local trader market, 8 till 2. Right next to the Waitrose car park. Some nice Christmas items there though. This is so busy round here. There's Domino's there. That's not very independent, is it? Right, so we are looking for a coffee shop that's not Cafe Nero or Costa. Let me know what the best coffee is. We're going to stop at the first place that looks independent. Right, this place looks independent. Let's get a cappuccino. What a nice little lane to have a coffee shop. Completed it, mate. Look at this. Look at him. Look at this. Look at all of this. Just imagine this sort of shop just exists. Now, the wall pack definitely looks like somewhere I want to get a beer. Let's have a quick look down here because it says there's some craft stalls down there. In the garden of the wall pack. Was that Cane Dingle in Emmerdale? So I can't really film in there because it's the busiest building in the world, but there is a craft market in there. Loads of handmade gifts, very nice. Oh. And loads of dogs as well. All in the garden of the Woolpack pub. I wonder what that is usually when it's not got a craft fair in there. Let me know in the comments. Ah. Compared to the very busy high street, this is very quiet, peaceful, exactly how I like it. Let's see if we can go in St Mildred's church. How atmospheric does that look in the fog? Well, this is insane. Please tell me, if you live in the local area, is it always this busy or is it just because it's the lead up to Christmas? Please do let me know. Oh, the Cranbrook Bakery looks insane. Oh, it smells great as well. Yeah, this is very busy. I was expecting it to be like a cosy, quiet village vibe. It's quite the opposite. It's a good mix of high street names and independent shops. So you've got Waterstones, Domino's Pizza, that window display at Webb's. Wow. That dressing gown in the window. Imagine wearing that dressing gown on Christmas morning. That is me. They've even got an ironmonger in the back there. Do you remember Harold the Ironmonger? Remember that? Everyone's getting in the Christmas spirit. All these Christmassy window displays, especially that Christmas crocodile. Another handmade gift shop here with some nutcrackers outside. You can even see the nuts. What an amazing shop. And just so you know, it's not always easy to film inside the shop, so I know you do want to see the interiors, but sometimes if it's a small shop and there's loads of people, it is difficult. Mr. Taylor's Drink Emporium. Some of these places are just insane. You just don't know this sort of thing exists. That is some objet d'art if I've ever seen it. A window, all this stuff. You're spoiled for choice, honestly. By the way, please do give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Remember to do that now, because if you don't do it now, you'll forget. You come down this little alleyway and you're greeted with a public facility. Absolutely unbelievable. It was open as well, clean and fresh. And some shops there and a cafe. Very nice. I believe this is a coach park. Station Road car park. The leisure centre car park I think was the best shout, had the most spaces. Follow this road down and we get to the most famous attraction in Tenterden. Mood. What a nice little road leading down. So yeah, the Kent and East Sussex Railway line is at the bottom. It's so cool. There's just houses along here and roadworks. Imagine living in one of those houses around Christmas. Imagine trying to get off your driveway with all that going on. And here we are, the Kent and East Sussex Railway, and as you can see there's a special Santa special steam train event. For some organised fun you can stand in that box. Do you want to go in there? Hell no. Hello. That's where it starts, Tenterden town, to Rolvenden, Wittersham, Northam and Bodiam. Even Paul O'Grady's been here. This was the first light passenger railway in Britain. It's got a history spanning 120 years. So between Tenterden and Bodiam, it takes about 50 minutes. It's run entirely by volunteers. If you want to take a ride in it, it's £29.50 if you buy online, which is a few pounds cheaper than when you buy on the door. In the weekends running up to Christmas, it's got a Santa special event. But I did look online, it's not running on weekdays at the moment. This is a proper heritage attraction. Amazing. Wow, look at that cobweb. It's all wet. Why is there no one else here? Surely people just want to have a look around here. Wow, why is none of this open? What a shame. What an amazing place. Imagine being on board there. Brilliant. I bet this is nice when it's all lit up. And that reindeer over there. And there is another car park on the other side of the level crossing. Oh, how Christmassy is that? Some sheep grazing. Are they sheep? Whatever they are. The rolling hills in the back. It says the Old Dairy Taproom's over the back. On this muddy, muddy path. The village forge. Imagine all the anvils in there. That's pretty creepy. Oh, craft beer. Old Dairy Taproom. Cheers. Look at that. Actually open on Christmas Day, 12 to 3 p.m. Can you imagine coming here on Christmas Day? A terrific pint though. The Old Dairy Taproom. It's one of the best places I've visited in a while. You know, we like the cosy pubs and that, but that was a proper, not hipster, but you know, slightly more trendy venue. They were playing some great music in there, a bit of Fall Out Boy, Muse, just right up our street. I think it's a proper gig venue as well. So we had a bit of a dance in there, had a drink. After having a coffee and a pint in the space of an hour, I'm feeling slightly woozy now. Wow, look at this old steam train. And they've even got this museum opposite the public facilities. So you can find out some history about the area. What's more interesting is seeing the amount of people trying to come in here, finding a parking space. That sign, to the railway station, how good is that? Imagine having that sign on the side of your pub. Wow, look at this phone box. Right, let's get a festive drink. Now we're trying out a lovely mulled cider, which was only £6. It's nice and warm though. Oh, Yorkshire pudding wrap. That smells incredible. Go for a crepe if you want. I need a crepe after that pint. Loads of food stalls here. And there we have it. £8 for a bratwurst sausage and onion. Bringing the German Christmas market vibe to Tenterden. I'm going to eat it outside this closed cafe because there's no one else here. Let's see how this goes. Fantastic German sausage. Was it worth £8? No, but at Christmas you do things that you don't want to do and you pay over the odds. Plus you need to help out these independent places rather than give your money to these corporation giants. Great selection of food though. I would have liked to try the Yorkshire pudding wrap. Ah, a dog's coat. When we walk back up, we need to walk on that side because that is just blowing me away. Those houses, insane. These shops, look at that, imagine owning that. If you stop for a minute, there will be someone directly behind you. That stretch of Christmas stalls was busy. I would be really interested to know what it's like on a normal day, so please do let me know in the comments. And while we're at it, please, if you live in the local area or you visit regularly, please let me know anything that I've missed out today, because as usual, I'm sure I'm only scratching the surface. So let me know anything I've missed out, any recommendations of places nearby, best places to get a beer, best places to get a coffee. Can you imagine living there? That's a rather grand entrance there. I wonder what that is. It says private, but let me know. So if you go down that way, eventually you get to Hastings. Go that way, you'll eventually get to Ashford. If you go that way, you'll eventually get to Rye. This pub on the corner here looks nice, the Print House. Let me know what it's like inside. So when you're walking on that side, you don't appreciate how good the buildings are alongside it. Although both sides of the road have got these incredible houses. Great place for a Christmas morning walk down this bit. Go for a sit on a bench. So looking at it from this side, you've got stalls all the way along. Okay, all the way from there down to where the railway road is. Just crazy how busy this main road is. Those houses, wow. This map makes me think like I've missed something. It looks giant. I do love these stalls with random wooden objects, like ducks, whatever that is. Marge Simpson.
Just get the gorilla at the back.
Mood. Another pub there, the White Lion. You can always judge how posh somewhere is by if they've got a white stuff or not. This place looked so Christmassy from the front, but when we went inside, the most Christmassy thing was a drill bit. Happy holidays. Now that is my kind of game. Looks like it was made for me. So weird, all these little offshoots along the high street. I mean, look at these houses. Bell's Lane, eh? 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 That is so cool, isn't it? That's a proper old school building. It reminds me of that old ghost train at Thorpe Park. Wicked Witch's Haunt, remember that? You're too young to remember? Back to where I started, so I guess it's time to call this a day. Get back to the car before I get fined. Well, this bench is soaking wet. I think that is about it for one day. I really enjoyed Tenterden, and I'm slightly more in the festive spirit now. Let me know what you thought of the place in the comments. The one thing is, I was expecting it to be a bit more quiet and quaint, but obviously it's Saturday, there's going to be a lot of people out, but it was just so busy. If you stopped anywhere for more than a second, you would have someone walking into the back of you. Not necessarily a bad thing. It did sort of add to the atmos. Obviously the Christmas market was on today, so of course it was going to be a lot busier. But I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and please tick the bell down below, because then you get a notification every time I upload a video. If you want to see more Christmas videos, have a look over here. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Ta-ra and Merry Christmas, one and all. And to all a good night and all that jazz.